Hey, what's going on, everybody? Steve here, Rake and Profit over at rakeandprofit.com. Coming back to you with another video. And it just came to my attention that I was called out by another YouTuber named NC Picker. And he just made a video about me regarding a situation that happened where my team and we purchased a DVD from him. And I wanted to share the story with you to get your feedback on what your thoughts are, to give some just to give your opinion. What do you agree with? What do you not agree with? How could we improve overall? What are your thoughts as a buyer and seller? And I want to give you my opinion on the situation. So I'm going to share the link down below and the timestamp to the point in the video where I was called out. So you can definitely check that out after this video. But let's get into this topic and share exactly what happened. So I was on a live stream today, and somebody brought it to my attention that NC Picker called me out regarding a eBay buyer who purchased an item from him, and he called them very obnoxious. Okay. And then I went through the comments, and there were tons of people in the comments, tons, there was like 5, saying, he's pretentious. I would cancel the order. I would never deal with somebody like Rakin, so on and so forth. And I want to share exactly what happened and why I did what I did. And then I would love to just talk about what I'm going to do moving forward. So as you guys know, I sell DVDs on Amazon. I sell books. I sell board games. I sell a lot of different items on Amazon FBA. And as I've shared before in, plenty of videos, I buy off of eBay sellers. I buy off Facebook Marketplace. I buy off of auction websites. Obviously, I go to thrift stores, but one of my main ways to source is off of eBay, because there's a lot of people who price items much lower than Amazon FBA. And it's not that they're pricing it incorrectly. It's just that various markets are going to, redeem a certain price. Like certain items sell for a lot less on eBay versus on Amazon FBA. There's certain items that sell better on eBay versus Amazon, so on and so forth. But when it comes to media and books and DVDs, they sell for much more on Amazon FBA. So I have a team of virtual assistants who source off of eBay, and we purchased an item off of NC Picker, who, by the way, I'm just going to say right now, I enjoy NC Picker's content. I've always liked his content. I think he's very transparent, very genuine, and I think everybody should subscribe to NC Picker first and foremost. And I already talked to him a couple of minutes ago and, discussed a few things, which I'll talk about. But essentially, he said that it was very obnoxious, my message, because every time I purchase an item on eBay, I have my team send a canned message. Okay. And I'm going to read you the message or the script that I have my team send. And you might say to yourself, oh man, I've gotten that message. That was annoying. Or I've gotten that message. I understand. Or, oh man, that was Rake and Profit. So, but before I share with you the message, the reason I have a script that I send to all eBay sellers when we buy an item, whether it's a DVD, a book, a board game, a video game, even electronic items, we've sourced webcams, we've sourced all different types of items, is because anywhere from 5 to 10% of the items that I was purchasing in the past from eBay sellers, they weren't what they said it was. There's so many eBay sellers who literally only put a couple of pictures. We sell a lot of items that are brand new. And if it's brand new, it's supposed to be brand new, like on the shelf, like looks brand new. Now, I understand if you're buying a DVD from like 97, it's going to have a little bit of wear. But if I'm going to spend 40 to 50 bucks or even 20 or 30 bucks for a DVD, which is my average buying cost on some of these items, I want to make sure that it's in really great condition. And there's so many eBay sellers. I hate to break it to you. If you're an eBay seller, take this how you want to take it. There's a lot of eBay sellers, and really only 5 to 10%, but sometimes some weeks it was 15%. Who they literally don't list the item in the correct condition. So when I buy an item for 20 or 30 bucks and, the seller has my money, and then I wait 3 or 4 or 5 days to receive the item, and then I finally open it up and it's damaged, or the CD or disc is moving around, or it's torn, or it's ripped, or it's smashed, outside of shipping damages, or I can't tell you how many eBay sellers will ship valuable board games, valuable brand new sealed Mario games, valuable DVDs in a poly bag with no protection, and it gets destroyed, and it's a waste of time. So I'd gotten to the point, I don't know, maybe a month and a half or 2 months ago, where I'm like, I've got to do something about this. There's too many eBay sellers who are they're just not respecting their items. They're not describing the items correctly. They're not taking pictures of the flaws. They're only taking a couple of pictures. They're not writing a description. They're not putting in anything in the item specifics. And it's like they're just trying to get top dollar and trying to pass on their flawed item to the next guy. Now, you might be thinking, well, you're still getting it for a deal on eBay and it's going for double on Amazon. Yes, but you've got to respect the market. All because an item is going for 50 on Amazon FBA and I'm buying it for 25 or 30 doesn't mean I'm getting a great deal on that item if it only goes for 25 or $30 on eBay. I could have purchased it from another person. So just keep that with a grain of salt. Now, I am going to be honest and say my script, maybe it was a little rude, maybe it was a little obnoxious. I'm going to share that with you. And I want you guys to be honest. And then I'm going to share what I've decided to do. So let me go into my script right now. So let's just imagine that I buy an item from you on eBay. Maybe I spend 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50. Sometimes I'll source DVDs for $80 and I purchase it. And this is a script that you would receive. Hey there, I just purchased the DVD from you and I wanted to send a friendly message to make sure the DVD is in excellent, brand new, authentic condition before you ship. No need to respond to this message if all is good. Please make sure the DVD is brand new, perfectly sealed, not resealed or severely ripped or torn. Please make sure the DVD doesn't shake inside, which means it's fallen out of place and can be damaged. If the DVD has any of these issues, please cancel the order or I will initiate a return, unfortunately. Lastly, please ship safely in order for no damage to occur. Thank you and much appreciation. So for some reason, I thought it was much more rude because I'll be honest, like sometimes in business, like I have a tendency to just be very like straightforward and harsh, and sometimes I just like to say it how it is because it's like, how many games are we going to play? How many issues am I going to have to deal with until it's like you get your point across? And sometimes you have to be strong and stern in business for someone to get you to take you serious, especially as a buyer. I feel like that wasn't that rude actually as I read it. I guess the only thing is like, it is pretty long. Maybe I could kind of condense it down. It's kind of like I'm writing a whole story. It's like, who the heck wants to read a novel? And I guess as a seller, obviously I've sold on eBay for, 8 years. I guess I would find it somewhat annoying to read that because I'm like, oh, is this going to be one of these like guys or gals who are just going to like bitch and whine over every little tiny detail? I'm not like that, honestly. Like I bought thousands of items and the only times I really return it is if there's a major issue, right? If it's a $5 or a $10 item and has a little bit of a flaw, like I'll just eat it or deal with it. Or if I missed it in the picture, I'll eat it, right? But if you're going to hide an issue or a flaw or sell something for top dollar, I can't sell it on Amazon FBA with the disc inside shaking or it all torn up or you shipping it in a poly bag and it's all smashed up. On Amazon FBA, you have to understand. And again, some people in the comments were like calling me names and saying different things. And it's like, listen, you probably don't sell on Amazon FBA. You probably have no idea how strict they are in Amazon FBA. You're literally one strike away, one issue away from getting canceled, from getting canned, from getting suspended. Seriously. So, when I'm sourcing literally hundreds of DVDs and spending thousands of dollars a week in books and puzzles and different things, I understand it's part of business dealing with the occasional flaw, but if you could put a system in place to prevent it, I think that's perfectly fine. So as I read this script right here, maybe I could condense it a little bit. I did say please multiple times. I mean, I was trying to be respectful, but again, maybe some people are sensitive or whatnot. I'm not saying NC Picker sensitive or anything. Actually, like I said, I really think NC Picker has a great YouTube channel. And I even sent him a message on Instagram and I'm like, maybe it was a little too straightforward or harsh. Because again, I've been known to sometimes be a little in your face about things and just say it how it is, regardless if I'm right or wrong. So I would like your opinion. Share with me what your thoughts are on that script. If you have any other tips for how you would prevent, any issues. Because again, when I wasn't sending a script, literally I had probably 5 times as many issues. Like I still have maybe a percentage, 1 or 2% of items that still have some issues, but like probably even less than 1%. Once I started sending out that script, I mean, buyers, I have been getting some cancellations, maybe out of 100, I've been getting like 3 or 4, and it's probably eBay sellers that are like, oh my God, like, I don't want to deal with this person. But for me, like, I'm like, all right, that's fine. Because especially in today's day of age where I know a lot of people are dealing with slow sales and inflation and like people want to get rid of stuff. Like I'm not going to return the item and give you a hard time. Obviously, you don't know that as a seller. And again, I've sold for years and I've had to deal with like super annoying buyers. So I completely understand. But I actually want you guys to give like an unbiased opinion, because there's parts of, what NC Picker said that I definitely agree with. And I already sent a message to my team. I told them, send me the script because I want to redo it and make it a little nicer and warmer because I'm offending people. And one of the things about business is, people on YouTube and TikTok can say whatever they want. A lot of times these people are saying things and they have nothing. They have no results. They have no business. And they're like either jealous or they're just saying things because they have nothing better to do. But one thing that I learned in business is you're going to fail. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to do things. You're going to set up systems that are inefficient. You're going to do things that upset people. Sometimes you're going to do something in business that just isn't the best way to do it. And the only way to know if it's right or wrong is to test, to split test, to take feedback, and to just, create a new course and keep growing and keep improving. That's really what it's all about. Too many people in business are always trying to avoid mistakes, to be perfect, to look so, beautiful in the limelight. And that's something that I've never tried to do on my YouTube channel, right? People can say whatever they want. You're pretentious and you're trying to show off and you don't have any results. Listen, I'm literally a nobody. I'm a small little fish. I'm only selling over, a little over $20,000 a month on Amazon FBA, making around $8,000 profit with that. But I have a lot of other businesses. I have 2 rental properties. I have my own home. I have 6 figures in index funds. I have multiple investments. So it's like, I'm not a nobody in the sense of like, you can't just say whatever you want to me, because I know the average American is broke. I know the average person is really struggling. And that was me years ago. And I changed my life. And I don't share this to impress you, but to impress upon you that you want to know what? I've literally built myself up from nothing. So I'm not going to just let somebody, like people in the comments, try to talk down to me and make it seem like, he's showing off. He's got no results. It's like, what do you got? What do you have? How many videos are you making on YouTube, right? People like NC Picker are putting out free content. I'm putting out free content. We're helping people. We're making a difference. Am I, pure of no flaws? Is NC Picker perfect? Absolutely not. Is Rally Roots perfect? Is Rockstar Flipper perfect? Harry Tornado? Are all these guys perfect? No, we all have issues and we all have flaws and we all are trying to grow and improve. And you want to know what? I remind myself all the time, just take the comments on YouTube and different things with a grain of salt. But I do want to shout out NC Picker for bringing this to my attention, because it's great to take feedback. And I definitely think that at the end of the day, maybe I got to warm up a little bit with my comment and, not turn off too many, eBay sellers and whatnot, or people on Facebook or Mercari. I source off a lot of different platforms, and, that's business. You learn, you recorrect, you keep moving forward, you keep growing. So would love to know your feedback. Definitely go check out NC Picker, watch his videos. He is a very, very nice, genuine, and extremely intelligent young man, putting on a lot of great content. And, I definitely recommend subscribing to his channel. I was laughing at his video because it was true. I could definitely be obnoxious, but, you live and you learn. I enjoyed it. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as well. So with that being said, much love and see you in the next one. Bye.